Jojo's not here right now, so students first.
So, over Easter weekend, my cousin gave me a riddle that involved an egg, and he said I couldn't solve it, but the joke's on him because I've already cracked it. I hired 2 guys to build a shed. The experienced one really nailed it, but the second guy screwed everything up.
Okay, so the guys lacrosse team had a game yesterday against Carmel's JV/varsity.
We went into overtime.
Tom scored the winning goal. Alright, those of you in JSA, Spring State is tomorrow. So today we're having a meeting to talk about Spring State in Sensei's room 3 during lunch. It's important that you're there if you're going at all because we gotta sort out vans and decorum and all that stuff, so be there please.
MUN is having their club elections next Thursday, D-Day.
You have 1 minute for speeches. They'll be in room 4, and you need to talk to either me or Megan ahead of that so we know you're running. Thank you.
Q&A in Mr. Murray's room today, lunch, be there.
On Wednesday, girls lacrosse had a game against Catalina and we won 11-6.
And Audrey Bailey scored 6 goals. It was like over half. Okay, anyone who's in Key Club or interested in being in Key Club, we're having a meeting on Tuesday, B-Day. Also, this Sunday, there is going to be a division meeting at Seaside High from 1:30 to 3:30. So if anyone's interested in going or being in Key Club, just come to that.
So the Big Sur Marathon is next weekend and we're having a meeting to go over all the details. It's going to be next week on Thursday, which is the D-Day. So this is a mandatory meeting. So if you have any other club meetings, please come to this one. If you have any conflicts that you can't miss, please just come talk to one of us or Isabel or Michelle before Thursday. Also, a lot of people who have signed up online haven't turned in their York permission slips, so if you don't have them today, please get them in by Tuesday.
There are still spots open for the 5K registration on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so please sign up for those.
The Big Sur Marathon is all kids, right? All of you guys. We do that together. We take vans down. It's super hard work. You get up super early and we're done early and have the day to hang out in Big Sur by the river. So the 5K that they mentioned is separate. That's open to students and adults. It's just a 3-hour commitment on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday at the start of the race where the 5K starts. It's registration, passing out bibs. It's a pretty easy job. It's really fun. So if you're interested in doing that, see me or one of these gals and we'll get you signed up for that right away. I want to make it clear that the volunteering at either of these events related to the Big Sur Marathon is not service learning. It's total manpower. It's hard work. And yeah, you might learn a little bit about how to pick up cups off the ground and stuff like that. It's not service learning, so if you signed up for this because you want this to meet your service learning requirement and you've decided that you want to back out of it, we need to know that right away so that we can make those spots available to other students. But like we said, we have a few more spots. Thanks.
So, this is like, I think, the last sports announcement, probably.
Okay, yesterday, Dirk had an amazing league meet. Nearly everyone ran a PR or a seasonal record. And the most exciting part of the race was the 4x4.
Where we finally, for the first time in forever, we beat PG and took gold home for the 4x4. especially with PG having such strong runners, I'm really proud of my team for being able to do this. It's just, I don't know how to feel. These guys just ran so well. And the look of anguish, what?
I want to see you hug it out.
Yes. And also we had Wash finished silver in the 400 in an awesome race that was also just as entertaining to watch. And also shout out to Francesco for getting bronze in the JV shot put, which
We have a swim meet today. Swimmers get out of class at 2:15 and get at the vans at 2:20. Vans are leaving right at 2:20, so be sure to make it on time.
Back in the summer of 2011, my family decided to take a cruise. Now, when I say cruise, you're probably picturing some warm, tropical destination. Yeah, no, not my family. The trip started in Seattle, and we made our way up to Alaska, cruising along the Canadian coastline. I spent most of my days pretending as if I were on Sweet Life on Deck, as any normal 5th grader would do. The trip was fun, until disaster struck. I awoke to 2 hands shaking my shoulders. I opened my eyes and saw my brother Jack desperately trying to wake me up. He looked absolutely terrified as he said, "Belle, you have to get up right now. The ship is sinking." My eyes darted the deck off our room, and sure enough, he was right. The boat was rocking strongly. We tipped one way and we were parallel with the water. We tipped the other and we were staring straight up at the sky. Jack, I looked to my parents for some sort of signal on what we should do. But they were gone. We were left alone in our small cabin to fend for ourselves. Jack encouraged me to put on warmer clothes and said we had to head to the highest part of the ship. I did as he said, and we sprinted down the hall to the elevator. As he pushed the button, a scary thought crossed my mind. His first name is Jack. Rose. We were surrounded by icebergs. This was the modern-day Titanic. My panic level skyrocketed as I knew how that story ended. Jack saw my fear and hugged me, reassuring me that we were going to be okay, that we were going to make it out alive. The motion of the elevator on top of the already rocking boat made me dizzy to the point of falling over, multiple times. Jack was there again. He helped keep me steady as we rode the elevator to the top. I pushed back tears as I imagined these were my final moments on Earth. I got so caught up in my own world that I failed to realize that as we moved higher, the boat had stopped rocking. Since we were on a lower part of the ship, the rocking seemed more intense. Now it was just slightly swaying. We were safe. When people are asked how they may act in a crisis, some people will say, "I try to help as many people as I can." But when it comes down to it, most people will run away from the problem as fast as they can. Jack's different. He woke me up, made sure I'd be warm enough, got me out of the room and to a safer area. If the boat had actually been sinking, Jack is the only reason I would have made it out alive. In that moment, the phrase, "everything happens for a reason," came to mind. If I had not been so convinced that we're going to die, I may not have realized how important my brother is to me. Having a sibling is the best and most annoying part of my life. Yes, he knows how to irritate me more than anyone I have ever met. But at the end of the day, he's my best friend, and I'll never forget how he tried to save my life on that cruise ship. And yesterday, that brave 12-year-old boy legally became an adult. Blue-eyed, mop-headed sibling I've known my entire life. Time flies. It seems like just yesterday you were up here giving your speech as I watched from the back. As you go off to college this fall, I'll miss our late night food runs, our car jam sessions, and of course your very witty sense of humor. But I know you'll do great things, and I can't wait to hear all the stories. I'm really not ready to let you go, but I know that you're more than ready to leave. I can go on and on about you, but I'll cut it short and leave you with this. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. You're my favorite sibling. I love you, and happy birthday, Jack.
Great sophomore speech. Let's don't take anything away from it, but we probably also should seize this opportunity. This may be the only chance you get to stand up there and say, I am the king of the world. May never happen. Just a quick opportunity to share with you, as I do from time to time, what a pleasure it is to welcome a visitor, have a guest on campus to the happiest place in the world. So it's my pleasure to introduce you my friend Bill Hubry. Bill is a professor of German and of history, taught at Stanford, taught at Yale, and taught at an independent school back east. And I know him from the All Saints Day School Board of Trustees, and he's here visiting for the day. So welcome, Bill.
As you already know from many announcements, this weekend is Fine Arts Weekend, and in the Student Center there's a lot of amazing art on display. So I encourage you to go and take a look at that anytime today, especially if you're not going to be around tomorrow. Second thing is, I walked in there yesterday and there was a candy cane half wrapped on the floor, and it's still there. So just a reminder, we need you to clean up your trash today that's on the floor. So if you're going to be in there, make sure you pick up your trash, and otherwise it's a beautiful day, go outside.
Mr. Walker asked me to remind those of you who are coming tonight and tomorrow that the Sea Otter Classic is really having an effect on the traffic. So plan ahead and give yourself extra time to get here, because there is going to be just amazing work. This is one of my favorite 2 days of the entire school year. There is such terrific work. It's such an inspiring thing to see all of the artistic output of you guys, and I know that the plays are going to be especially good this year.
All right, fine arts, duo.
There's an executive student council meeting today at lunch.
Ja, alle vous sont.